Hi, this is Darcy. I've been asked to show my journal that I've made for Document Your Life project. This is how my journal started out. It was just a cheap Moleskine. These in the UK come in packs of 3. You can get red ones, craft coloured brown ones, black ones, blue ones. They each have a pocket in the back. They are quite thin, but you can add a lot to them. This is what mine looks like now. As you can see, it's quite a bit thicker. You compare the two, there's a massive difference. I made my cover from cheap cartridge paper, which was ripped into small pieces, dragged through aqua markers and then stamped, stitched back together and made into a cover with a pocket at each end so that the actual journal will slip into the cover. The instructions for making this cover so far are on my blog. I do plan on making some artwork for the front as well, but I will probably do that at the end of the year once the journal is finished so that the artwork doesn't get ruined throughout the year. So inside I've just popped a little jar here with the year on. I've slipped a piece of paper in there that I can doodle around. This is an original page which I've added a tab to for the month. I've used really small tabs. You can see that my tabs don't stand up above the top of the book. There's a reason for this. I know that when I throw this into my bag, if I put bigger ones on, they will get really badly bent, they will get ripped, and that would really annoy me. Having said that, I've seen a lot of people in the Facebook group with much larger tabs, and I really like those. So at some point I may add larger tabs, but it depends how I use this journal. If I find I'm taking it with me lots of places in my bag, then I probably won't put large tabs on for now, just in case they get ripped off. So I have also taped in, using washi tape, some small clear envelopes and tags. Also, all the edges of the original pages have been edged with the washi tape. I have added some tip-ins, which are just extra pages that have been taped in. This is just scrap paper. I added in some grid paper for my actual diary elements, and as you can see I've put 10 days per page because I don't plan to write an awful lot, maybe just 1 or 2 words, maybe 1 sentence, so having 10 on 1 page is more than enough for me. I gave myself the full 30 pages there, and on months where there's 31 there's just an extra on there with space for notes. I've also added in, I've painted a few pages, I'm going to paint some more of the original pages. I've added in some postcards. These green spots, I see a lot of people choosing a word for the year. Now I know that I won't stick with 1 word throughout the year. I would just get bored with that. So I've given myself 1 of these green spots per month, and I plan to choose a word per month and write it on there. Envelopes have been taped in. Another tip in of some, this is actually marbled paper, and the next month, and so on. There are spaces for lists. This is a playing card that's been taped in. Glassine envelope. Another piece of scrap paper. So you can see how it builds up into quite a thick, chunky book. Some more pages that I've begun to paint them as backgrounds. More postcards. A different kind of envelope. Another scrap paper. I mean, you can see it's had notes written on the back of it, but just because it's a scrap piece of paper doesn't mean to say you have to throw it in the bin. I'm sure you can use it as a background. Find all sorts of things you can do with it. More postcards, something I've just picked up in a local shop when I've been out for the day. Some of the background just with little bits stuck on, and then paint over the top to unify it all. More scrap paper. This literally has been a piece of paper that I've wiped off my brushes, wiped off the excess paint from stencils, It's got all kinds of bits and pieces on it, but you know, it's great. It can be used as a background. Acrylic tag has been put in there. A small business card someone gave me has been put in. More scrap paper. This is a card I found in the drawer that I had made for someone, and it didn't get sent out because at the time I didn't like it. But now it's been taped in and I'm sure I can use that for something. Let's see, another glassine envelope, more scrap paper. A large postcard has been put in there. When these postcards, what I intend to do is to leave the front of the postcard as it is, because I like the front of it, and I will gesso the back of the postcard and do my own artwork or journaling on the back. More scraps. Again, the same with this postcard. I really like the image on the front, I like the poem, so that will get left and I will journal or art on the back. Let's see, more scrap paper. There's another postcard. And so it goes on right through to, I put some more Christmassy, wintry type postcards in the back. Some more fold out bits there. Here is actually a pocket from a different kind of book which I've taped in. And this in here I've just shoved all kinds of bits and pieces. These are all printouts that you can get for free if you look on Pinterest, if you look on various art blogs. Lots of people give digital journaling spots away for free that you can download and print out. If you go to the Moleskine site, they have lots of printouts as well that you can download and print out. So I have all kinds of pieces in there that I can use for journaling and list making. There's a few bits of clip art and bits and pieces that I may stick in. So those are just popped in there to give me ideas as I go along. And right at the back, there's another piece of started background. I believe I started that for Lifebook last year or the year before perhaps. Didn't like it, didn't finish it, but you know, it's been put in here now and I'm sure I'll be able to do something with it. There's an extra. The pocket that is originally from the Moleskine is still there at the back. That has a little card slipped into it, and in this part where the book actually slips into the cover, I've added these little file folder tabs, and I believe I added 6 of those. Not for any particular reason, they're just in there. I might use them, I might not. So there you go, that's how it looks so far. Added some elastic through the back cover so that it just slips around and holds everything in place. I imagine it's going to get even fatter throughout the year. It may need some repair work as it grows, but that's okay. It's a work in progress. It doesn't need to be perfect to start off with. And who knows how it will look by the end of the year. So that's what I've done with mine, and I look forward to seeing yours. Thanks for watching.